This is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. First and 10 at the 30-yard line. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey.
Now here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, change attack.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, kill. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Get your money up. I'm the money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't have the time in the diaries. No help for the weak, but the strong. Let me get boy for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the my homies got
on the set.
They say with a
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Big Lion, go.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go, Scott. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Nineteen tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up third down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Got it, ready?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Mustang Knight, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
The Lions called their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Okay, break. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Going to have it by 20. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They go play action now with Milrow. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown Detroit. His 12th touchdown of the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down to the side of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go. So good.
Throwing is Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On the red. Sink right. Hey, ginger.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, Facial Chutin. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Hey, run. Stop. Hey, kill.
Tight end going in motion here. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? Something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Their own 42-yard line. Hilrow gonna hold on to this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Liking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Tight end on the move left. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Chutin. And he'll take this one in. Facial Chutin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 35, it's 1st and 10.
Tag. Go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
Red on the red.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Very shallow. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red 23.
Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points.
And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
42-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
And These are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. That's caught. It's Fedz to Slob. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Finding room to the 20. And he will score again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense takes the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground. About 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Tootin. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with first and 10.
Lisa 24.
Here's Lawrence. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
It's a gain of
and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguars first down. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Lawrence now. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
On red. Here we go.
Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Run over center now with Tootin, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, fourth number.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Hey, tomato.
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up the 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Hey, easy, Ralph. This is it.
To throw is Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Hey, Soko, some height. Hey, I'm gun.
On the handoff, it's Allen. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, you find yourself in third and a mile. You're looking to just pick up whatever you can. And for a minute, Mike, I thought the back was going to actually pick up to first down. He does it, but it's a heck of a run regardless.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready, ready?
Play action. It's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Ready.
Now Milroe. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Yeah. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jaguars 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 39-yard line.
Red on red.
In motion comes Thomas. This drive begins with a run by Chipman. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So his team finds themselves down a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
11, 11. Hey, easy. Route.
Now Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position.
And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ready, set. Ready. 60 Eagles.
Here's Milroe to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Tag. 70 Lions.
Throwing is Milroe. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
The 6-yard line.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Now, Milrow, this is a designed run, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the back down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chacktown. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, hey, I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, all the dope boys yelling. Ready.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Milrow. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Isaac Tisla was the intended target. And now, third and goal coming up.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. We'll talk things over before third down.
Panther 60. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Bates' kick is good. The Lions will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set. 60 boxes. 60. Go street. Ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Detroit.
48-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down, and they stick with him. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready? Hut.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Go.
On third down, Milroe. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
11.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The RPO, it's caught by safety. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives them a first down.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. There he goes, inside the 30. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Makes the score Lions 41, Jaguars 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready?
Up the middle, here is two. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Got ready.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Now give to Gibbs, running right. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Good blocking to the 15. To the pylon, he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions stretch things out even further.
Jaguars 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He's going to have the first down and then some. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 30.
On the give, instant, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
In motion comes Thomas. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse. Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Go. 18 Cardinal. Okay.
This one tapped forward on the pop pack. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8.
Ready? Not saying that Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. No ball. Ready.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14.
60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That is caught out. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Set, punt. Black, 95. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A quick throw, that's complete on the slash. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Set, punt.
Back to throw. That'll be complete to Tootin. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
17.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars.
And up, it's Tootin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. In a confidence of the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Set. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Set. Ready.
In motion comes Thomas.
32. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll run it here with 2. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring it up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. That brings up
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gain of 21 as they kept the conversion on 4th down.
It's really been a one-sided game. How often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
And he will score! Look with Allen. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point now by Riley. Extra point, it is blocked. Into space. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready?
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11.
77 Wolf.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shorty, you and I vibe, take a break. Like Tupac, I see a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rob the killer vibe. I be the risky dog, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
So it's a win here for the Lions. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.